What do you think that brides worry about most when it comes to their makeup? And are they worrying about the right things?
Really good question. I think that going back to that kind of perspective of what you want to look like is important.
But how do you know what you want to look like?
Because it's you. I always say that time, we can all recall a time when maybe we've done our own makeup and we've gone out and we felt really good.
Yeah, okay.
So those things, for me, for example, if you're watching this, hello, but would be the things that make me feel most like me are mascara, because I'm a blonde babe and those lashes are very blonde.
Yeah.
Winged liner, a blush, a pinky lip. I know that's my
Fine.
DNA.
Okay.
So if I went to go and get my makeup done, I would say, hey, here's some pictures of me looking my best. These are the things I like. I don't like a smoky eye.
Yeah.
Just think a little bit about what you want.
But are you trying to, because I think for my wedding especially,
did you do a red lip?
I did do a red lip,
Yeah,
and that
love
was
big slay,
we had a
big
lot of
slay
back
from
and forth
you.
on that, and
Yeah.
actually I'm glad I did. But I remember thinking I want to look the best I've ever looked, which means I have to look different. And not because I don't like what I look like, but as in, this is my wedding makeup. It can't be like my normal everyday makeup, but actually maybe it is.
It's elevated, isn't it?
Yeah.
So already you're going to be in a big white dress,
Yes.
ivory, could be another colour,
Could be
I
pink,
don't know.
could be black,
yeah, I
whatever.
did do a black wedding dress last year and it
Love
was
that.
major slay.
Yeah.
But I think that don't shy away from those things. The amount of times people will come in and sit in my chair at a trial and throw out all these pictures. One's got a smoky eye, one's got a wing liner, they're all kind of like juxtaposition. It's like they're all
The problem is they're just looking and those girls look pretty.
babes. And this also takes us a little bit into the whole AI world.
Just talk about it. You can talk about it. Let's just, because
Guys,
the photos
I'm not
that we're
okay.
seeing-
I'm going to lose my job.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren.
Yeah. No, I say the whole AI thing, and I feel like I speak for everybody in the industry. AI is
Dangerous.
terrifying.
Yeah.
It's not going to steal my job.
Yes.
Because it just
You can't do
physically
it,
can't,
yeah.
right? Unless you want to turn up to your wedding with no makeup on and put
And
it
let
on
AI
post-edit,
add it,
because
yeah.
that's a bit weird. But the AI thing for me is people are bringing in inspo, and unless you stipulate, so for me, I send out a bridal pack before the trial and I say, hey, bring in a picture of you with, so if you're listening, here's some tips. So if you're going to your trial, take in a picture of you with your makeup on.
As in like normal day makeup.
I want it could be two. It could be one of you day to day.
Yep.
And then I want one of you on a night out when you've taken a little selfie.
And you've gone, I like fire.
Fit.
Yeah.
Fit. Maybe you got a little strip lash on, maybe you haven't. I don't know. Red lip on, whatever. Don't worry about what's on it, but we want to see how much makeup you're wearing.
This is a fantastic
How
tip,
have you done
actually.
your brows?
This is me. So this picture that I'm showing you is I think I look fit here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's how I want my makeup.
No.
I don't want the red lip.
Yeah.
I don't, but
We're
I'm
gonna
feeling
do
myself.
our thing, right? The reason that you're booking us is because you've looked on our page, you like the vibe.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our thing with you married into that. 9 times out of 10,
Good,
okay?
yeah.
So bring in a picture of you with a bit of makeup on.
Yeah.
Bring in a picture of you with a lot of makeup on.
Yeah.
If you're not on makeup wear at all, that's okay. Just take a snap of what your day-to-day looks like. If it's a little bit of mascara and concealer, fine.
Stunning.
Bring in an inspo pic from the artist's page. The amount of times, even now, someone will come in and it will be a couple of AI pictures and then some random Pinterest pictures and a couple of pictures from Joe Blogs up in Scotland, a makeup artist that they found. The reason that you're booking your suppliers is that hopefully you've seen the work that you like on their page.
Yes.
So that's another really important one.
Go and look on your page. So if I went, so that is actually something like, I'm going to sound well bougie now, but
Go on.
I've had my makeup done a few times now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas when I
been
got
around the
married,
block.
I'm a bit famous now,
Yeah.
you know? When I was doing my wedding makeup, I reckon I'd had my makeup done once in my life.
Yes.
Didn't know what I was asking for.
Yeah.
Didn't know what I like. So when people say,
Yeah.
what do you like? And I'm like, literally got no idea. If you ask me now, I know I want light contour, because when they sculpt me, I hate it. Whereas other people love it, and that's okay.
Yeah. Light contour.
I know that I like.
Not too much coverage.
Big, I like
you
glowy.
like your eyes.
So when we met, and I was like, babe, I actually know what I want.
Yes.
I actually am getting to the point where
that's really helpful. So if you've ever been a bridesmaid for somebody else, or if you've ever had your makeup done on a counter, even if you've hated it,
okay,
I want to know.
Fine. So literally, you want my whole makeup history.
I just want, and it doesn't have to be a really long history. It could just be, here's my pics, here's a bit of inspo. Some of it can be mine and some of it can be someone else's. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want one AI picture, I'll let you. But AI is perpetuating a really unrealistic, image for our girls.
With those no pores, not a hair out of sight.
But also
hair
the
out of sight,
pictures,
hair out of place.
the question that I usually bat it back to clients is when they show me a picture where I just think, the girl's really pretty and the dress is nice. I say to them, if I'm not looking at that, describe the makeup to me. I do. I just say to them, describe what that makeup feels like to you then. Say I can't see the picture. And they'll say,
You got mascara
can't really see the eyeshadow actually.
Yeah.
So things like that are really helpful. So just get that in your locker. Most makeup artists will start, I have about a 20-minute chat. Hard to believe, I know.
What? Only 20 minutes? Are you sure?
I have about a 20-minute chat before I touch the face before a trial. I'm watching you. I'm seeing how those eyes are moving, how heavy your crease is and your brows, how they're sitting. I'm chatting to you and I'm taking everything in before we start.
I literally feel like I did my makeup this morning. I was like, she's gonna.
Yeah, you look lovely. Loving the eyeshadow,
she's gonna
babe.
look at my thing. She'll be judging
I'm
me.
also the least judgmental person in the world. I will say that.
I think you have to, and this is the really hard bit is, and I'm going to ask you a question again with this after, but if I don't like it, how do I go about that? Because you're not going to nail it first time.
No.
Like the makeup, again, the problem is the makeup that you've done might be fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Absolutely. And
How do we say
that's
it?
really realistic.
How do you want us to tell you?
Right,
I've just done your makeup. It's taken me an hour.
Mm.
I've been so nice. We've been chatting. We've been having a great time. I've held up the mirror. Tell me.
I say to everybody.
No, I want you to look in my face and I want you to tell me what I have just spent an hour doing you don't like.
Yes.
How you want to hear it.
So hang on. I will say though, I say to everybody when I hand the mirror, you must say if you don't like anything, you will never hurt my feelings.
Okay.
That usually breaks the wall down.
Fine.
But if you are someone that maybe you don't feel like that opportunity's been given to you, I would just take a second and please girls, do not hold the mirror at 2 inches across, like away from your face. I say that bridal makeup isn't stage makeup. I hate that. But you are being observed from a distance a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So you are walking down an aisle. You're at the top of the aisle. You're at a top table. You're not up close and personal.
Yeah.
So I say sit in the makeup for a second. There's something straight away that does not feel like you must say.
Okay.
This is not personal. They are not going to think you're a terrible person because you say, I don't like my eyebrows slicked up. They're just going to say, cool. I think as long as you can articulate what you want.
Yeah, it's the thing of being like, I'm not sure, I don't like my eyeshadow. Yeah, but why?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of people will say, I think I can have more blush. And to that I say, lovely, because I love blush. But people will always say, and we'll just sit in it for a bit. And straight away, you can usually tell when someone's not feeling it. But it doesn't mean that you've found the worst makeup artist in the world or any of that. They might be amazing. And it's absolutely common for there to be changes.
Fine.
I would say from the trial to the day,
to the walking out the door
I would say from the trial to the day, I would say 65-70% of brides don't change their makeup.
Okay.
They sit in the chair on the wedding day and they say, yeah, that's all good. No, exactly what you did, Beth. Do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Whereas there's gonna be maybe 20% that want a few tweaks. I got a bit shiny throughout the day. I want a bigger lash. They're all really small tweaks, girls. So like if they're your bugbears after your trial, easy tweaks.
So be it, yeah.
The things that actually, if you didn't connect with the makeup artist, if the makeup feels way out of your zone, so we are talking really big coverage, big lashes, they maybe haven't listened to you, then that might be time to either call in for a second trial if you want to go down that path, or possibly find another artist.
Do most makeup artists, so I figured out who I want now. I've looked at the page. I've got my Insta ready. I'm going for my trial. First of all, some people make you book before a trial.
Yes, I do.
How do you feel about that? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to book my whole wedding?
You absolutely. I think for me, I get this a couple of times a year, but people usually are quite accepting of it.
Yeah.
And it's the same way as you like the photographer's pictures. They have never taken a picture of you. And they've never taken a picture of your family, but you are going to pay them quite a bit of money.
That's honestly, your things back to me are slaying.
Right.
They're working.
So they're going to be handing over a bit of cash for that. You're putting into their trust because you like the aesthetic of the person.
Yeah.
You like the vibe. The service looks good. The reviews look good. The combination feels like a bit of you.
Yeah.
The same as for makeup. So I would take a deposit. It's not usually a massive deposit.
Yeah.
I take £100. That's often the common space I feel like you can expect to pay. So, but people are booking because they feel pretty connected to you and they feel like you're the right artist.
This is why I know I bang on about social media, but to me it is so important because why on earth would I book a makeup artist?
Yeah.
Yes, the pictures are lovely, but I don't know what you look like. I don't know your personality because and I hope you don't mind me saying this,
No,
because I'm the same
please,
as you.
Go on.
You won't be right for some people.
Exactly.
We're a
Yeah.
bit much for some
Yeah,
people.
yep,
If you are a very quiet, very
Yeah.
chill, Beth is maybe might not be the right
what
person
I will
for
say
you.
though is I can gear shift.
100%.
Like there's a lot. I'm still, me as a person is very chatty. I'm such a girl's girl, so women are like so important to me in the work
%.
that I do.
Yeah.
We are the only supplier that is only with the bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like in this little secret squad with them.
Yeah.
So it's always that thing of like, you know, so you've got to know that when you open that door to that Airbnb that you're staying in,
Yeah.
you've got to open that door at 6 a.m. and feel like you're excited to see that person.
That's what I find.
Yeah,
And
or just connected in some way.
I guess the trial is the thing. So I'm guessing if I booked you,
Yeah.
went to my trial,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to carry on, I lose my deposit. So it's cost me £100 to have a trial.
Yeah. But also, if you are somewhere that you are near to the artist, and I know that isn't always the case. I've had a lot of brides travel all over for me at the moment, but every now and then, you know, if you are located near the artist that you've chosen, there is no harm, and I urge people to do this, in going to get an event makeup with them before you book.
Oh, okay. Before you book. Oh, yeah, of course.
Just go. So you've got engaged, exciting, lovely. You're thinking about your glam. Just go and get an event makeup done.
Yeah, fair.
See what you like. See what the vibe is.
Because to me, I agree. The personality, like,
Yeah.
yes, cool that you can do makeup.
Yeah.
Loads of people can do makeup.
Absolutely.
I
agree.
am spending my morning with you,
Agree.
and it's the same for every supplier.
Yeah.
I need to know
Yeah.
that you're a decent human being. When you're in my face,
Yeah.
when you are up in my grill, I
Yeah.
need to make sure that we're going to get on as people. So, yeah,